who's been one of their most steady performers. This offensive line, very solid this year.
King going to be sacked back at about the 23-yard line. Maskell.
You're just going to see it here. The five-man rush, and you see Maskell rushing on the right side of the defensive line with a nice spin move back.
Sure are. First and goal. Singleton on the jet sweep, but instead Haynes King keeps it, and he had a bunch of company waiting for him right there. Wade Woodaz was the first one to get there for Clemson, and that's going to be a loss of 3.
Excellent job by Woodaz here at the top of the screen. Again, staying square to the line of scrimmage and making sure that you can change direction either left or right and move laterally up and down the line.
In the backfield for Georgia Tech. Out into the flat and caught, but immediately brought down is Malik Rutherford. Tackling this Georgia Tech team, we see them
pedal to the floor offensively.
They fake the jet sweep and give it to Jamal Haynes. This time, Jeremiah.
And maybe you make a mistake as far as adjusting your front, sliding your linebackers, rotating the secondary so where they can get the numbers in their favor.
King on the move, brought down at the 12. Jeremiah Trotter with the tackle. One of the leaders on the defense, maybe the alpha on that Clemson defense.
Here it is, Jeremiah Trotter Jr. You just watch him here. Watch the instincts. Coming in coverage, just go ahead and contain the quarterback. What you've seen is they have some explosive capabilities running the football. They haven't turned it loose yet in the passing game.
Oh, picked off. They tried to, Lewis.
And there's a problem.
And got picked. Khalil Barnes. So Clemson with an opportunity to get some more points before the end of the half.
This is one of those freshmen that I said was a reason why you want to buy stock in Clemson football. And you watch here, watch the safety, Khalil Barnes. This guy can play nickel corner, he can play free safety, strong safety, and watch him just break and drive on this ball and come up with the interception. He's one of the reasons, along with TJ Parker, Peter Woods, why Dabo still feels as though the best is yet to come. They're about to take off again.
That his neck had to be, improved in order to play, and did not play last week. But that brings up a case like that can't review.
Drops that he has had or missed fires with Haynes King on deep balls could have changed the whole complexion of this game.
On 2nd and 7. King in trouble. Sacked back at the 19. DeMonte Capehart with the sack.
This is just a combination of Xavier Thomas rushing upfield on the speed rush. King has to step up, and then what happens when quarterbacks step up? That's when the interior pass rushers go, thank you for DB. That's the first turnover for the day for Klubnik, and the first one generated by Georgia Tech.
On King with the interception. Haynes King hands it off to his tailback. Dante Smith, good tackle by
breaking speed of Eric Singleton.
From the 27. They're going to lose a bunch of yards here. Goes Georgia Tech over Arizona State when in the portal. Had time and intercepted at the 7-yard line by Terrell. Avion Terrell with the interception.
Going on the field is an interception.
That is such a good job of playing the double move by the freshman Avion Terrell. Look at, we didn't get to see it here, but he tried to run a stutter go, which means he chops his feet, try to get the DB to settle and then take off again. And Avion Terrell said, I ain't having it. You're not getting me. As a matter of fact, I'm going to stay on top of this route so I can turn into you and find the football.
Singleton's 12 got 4.
I mean, here it is. You see it in full. Watch him. He's like, no, you're not getting me on that. I saw you run that last week. So now I'm on top of you. I don't have to like try and pin you, but they just can't get anything going consistently. No rhythm whatsoever.
25 seconds to go in the quarter, and not much doing for Jamal Haynes. brought down by Peter Woods. By USAA. Back to the start of the fourth quarter. Mark Jones, Lewis Riddick, Quintessinic down on the field. 2nd and 11 for Haynes King. And he's picked off again. Kylan Griffin with the INT.
Mark, this is another one of them freshmen. Okay, this is why you're buying the stock. Remember that. That's why you're buying the stock in Clemson football. Watch where this young man comes from. Watch him read Haynes King as a middle of the field defender and just take off and leave his shoes to make that pick. Now, you've got him, freshman, Khalil Barnes, freshman, Avion Terrell, freshman, Peter Woods, freshman, TJ Parker, freshman. They're loaded. They're loaded with 18-year-olds that right now are growing up before your eyes. You think Clemson ain't going to be a school to be heard from over the next couple of years? You know that. It's just been relentless all game long. Haynes King has not had any room to breathe. He can't break the perimeter and get outside on the edge because there's just too much speed here with this pass rush. We said early on, one of the keys would be to eliminate Haynes King as a runner, and they just off a little bit today.
4th and 9, they're going for it again. As you would expect. King picked off, and this could be a pick six. Shelton Lewis. Happy Veterans Day. That one's for you.
So now he's going to try and throw it to the wide side. And watch the corner. Watch Shelton Lewis. He barely even backpedals. Look at him. He's kind of walking out of there because he's just reading it. He's just sitting on it. He knows what's coming. And I don't know if that's a miscommunication on the part of wide receiver and Haynes King.
Freshman takeover has begun in earnest. If you don't believe me, here's the video evidence. Run, young man, run. Georgia Tech from their own 25-yard line, down 42-7. Win today for Clemson. They become bowl eligible. Big time hit by Woodaz.
It's a much more pro-style offense. A lot of zone blocking scheme, a little gap blocking scheme where you see offensive linemen pulling.
Pass complete.
Some components of the spread, getting the quarterback involved with the quarterback run.